So welcome to Transforming Trauma for Business Success. In today's session, I'm going to take you through a guided healing session to support your nervous system, to help you calm the mind, balance the emotions, soothe the body, so that you can get clarity and confidence, find that focus to take courageous, aligned action in your business and your life, so that you can also open up to receive, to be receptive to receiving. As you journey through life, as you journey through business, you are going to get triggered. Trauma is going to get triggered. From my experience, 20 years as a healer, we all carry trauma in our body, in our nervous system. This is old in my discoveries. Our nervous system is created in the womb space, so we can be absorbing trauma that is from our parents, from our ancestors, but also from your lived experience. So trauma can show up from all sorts of reasons. It can be from overt trauma, from physical, emotional, sexual abuse, for example, but it can also be handed down through the DNA, but also, if you're also highly sensitive, which I believe many people are highly sensitive, we can get impacted from seemingly small events that don't seem overtly traumatic, that can really impact on how we experience life. So as you are opening up to taking the next steps in your business or listening to your intuition, maybe you want to open up new levels of love or new levels of wealth, new levels of health, whatever it is that you're wanting to create, but particularly in business, your trauma will get triggered. You are going to be triggered as you try to take action and move forward. Because as you're paving the pathway for the new, those old patterns that are no longer aligned, those patterns of protection that are no longer supporting you where you want to go, we need to work with it. We need to dismantle, release, relax the old so you can welcome in the new. This is easier said than done. So we want to go into the unconscious aspects of yourself and give you the support that you need. You need to feel safe. You need to be able to relax so that you can release and then realign, rewire to receive and to be able to show up powerfully. So the fascinating thing to me about trauma, something I've been so interested in, is how it shows up in business, how it shows up in finances, how it shows up in love and in life, but that it's often unconscious. Our trauma is often unconscious, and that can lead to all sorts of unconscious action. It's something that I've experienced personally and professionally, and I see in the world. And one of them, for example, that I see in the spiritual communities is spiritual bypassing, where it's too painful to go into the trauma. We want to protect ourselves from feeling trauma, so we kind of pull out and go into that love and light and one love and everything's great, which is true, and yet it's pulling out and disconnecting from pain that's really going on inside the body. And this was me for many years. First, I found spirituality as a way to find some kind of sense of home or peace or feeling okay, making sense of the world, but I didn't realize I was kind of using it to pull out of pain rather than transforming pain. So I've done all the bypassing. I've been there, done that. And so I have a huge amount of compassion when people do, because it's often unconscious, or in the face of difficult challenges, we can have all sorts of reactions. So especially when you're running a business, running a heart-centered, trying to follow your heart, your inner guidance in business, it's going to be confronting. And so, especially at this time when there's so much stress and uncertainty, this is particularly when trauma gets triggered. And we can go into fight, flight, freeze mode when our trauma is activated. And that can create lots of problems and lots of challenges. And it's completely normal, right? It's about being very gentle with yourself, but we also need to call ourselves in to work with this consciously, so we're not causing unintentional harm and damage out in the world, which is really what can happen when we're not sitting with and working with our trauma. But remember that it can be blind, and it's often unconscious, and we're often, because we have a default wanting to protect ourselves from pain, there can be all sorts of, basically a lot of chaos that can happen. So how I see some of these trauma patterns show up in business is really, really interesting. But one can be just the flight, like I'm out of here, just wanting to quit and bail on what you're being called to do. Because when you're being called into aligned action, it, like I said, it will trigger your stuff. So that flight, just wanting to run. I've wanted to bail on my business many times, trust me. There's freeze, where you just go into freeze, and an inability to take action, perhaps, or you go into confusion or brain fog, or it feels just like you just can't move forward. So that's another one that I see and I've also experienced. And there's also fight. So this one I see particularly in a lot of successful business owners, people that have been successful in business, they're making money in business, but there's coming from an energy of kind of pushing or forcing, kind of being like that workhorse or overdoing. And, you know, that the challenge with that one is it does create results in business, but it can also create a lot of sort of, for example, ill health, burnout, overworking, and then a kind of imbalance between the work-life balance, almost when it comes like a workaholism, for example. And so these are just some of the ways it shows up. And then there's smaller ways that trauma can show up in terms of how you show up, you know, your visibility, your ability to make sales, your ability to invite into what you're doing, because every step of the way, it may, you know, be triggering your traumas. Some of my favorite ones is, you know, fear of rejection or this real abandonment wound that I've been working with and still have to work with. And that can then show up in business, which then affects everything, and it can become very, very stressful. So what I found is we need to do, especially on this path of conscious business, conscious wealth, conscious creation, we need to do a lot of inner work and supporting of your nervous system and supporting of your body, so that you can keep rising and thriving on purpose. You know, life is challenging, life is stressful, shit's going to happen. And that's going to continue to be the case. And it's how you navigate yourself through those changes. It does mean, you know, self-care is essential. Taking space and time out to nurture yourself is really, really important, because we need to calm down that nervous system reaction, that knee-jerk reaction that can come up in the face of trauma, and soothe yourself so that you can open up to new possibilities, new ways of being, new ways of doing things. That what's amazing I've found is when we're really aligned, which I call it aligned with abundance, when we are kind of working from that heart body wisdom place rather than a traumatized place, things can flow with greater ease. It doesn't mean that it's easy, but a lot of the hard work, the struggle we go through, a lot of that can be eased when we essentially feel safe, right, and calm down. So what I want to do is I want to take you through a healing session, a guided healing session activation to support you when your trauma gets triggered, or when it comes up. So you have something to go back to, that you can go through this activation and help to calm and soothe your nervous system. So you can use it now, or you can, you know, come back to it in the future when you need. And so when a trigger or challenge comes up for you, or when you feel stressed or anxious or angry, we can go in and calm and soothe yourself to kind of find that balance point again, so you can take action, right? You can take action but from a place of clarity, from a place of calm, from a place of courage as well, so that you can, and confidence, you can move forward with greater ease, right? So you can still expanding, opening to receive, being engaged in life, interacting, connecting with life and beautiful beings in life as well. So we're going to dive in now together. I'd like you to get nice and comfortable. You can lie down for this exercise. You can sit up, listen to your body and what it needs. When you lie down, you can really relax all the muscles in your body and allow your whole spine, your whole body to be held by the earth beneath you. But you may drift off. So if you're sitting up, you will be more likely to stay awake, and just check your posture. You want to have a nice posture so we can get that beautiful nervous system flowing beautifully through your body. So either way is absolutely fine. Listen to your body. And movement is also very, very powerful when it comes to transforming trauma. So that could be dancing, that could be getting out in nature, going for a walk, that could be going for a swim, doing some kind of movement and breath work, right, to bring yourself back into balance again. So you can also move with this exercise, with this activation, if you wish to. But listen to your body and what it needs today, and to give yourself the support that you need to come back into balance so that you can keep being effective leader, business owner, change maker in this world, right? This is why we're doing this, so you can keep showing up powerfully and effectively. And also so that you are really receiving what you need to thrive on purpose, what you need to thrive on purpose. So gorgeous. Let's go in now and close your eyes, get yourself nice and comfortable, and we shall begin. We shall begin. Beautiful. All right, beautiful ones. I'd like you to begin by connecting to your breath. We're going to start by taking slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. The breath is so powerful to begin to relax the mind, the body, balance the emotions. So very, very simply, we're going to start with the breath. Taking beautiful deep inhalations into the body and exhalations. And you can breathe in on the count of 4, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2. Breathing in. And exhaling. Follow your own breathing rhythm. You want to slow deep in the inhalations and exhalations. Breathing in. I'd like to start by welcoming your body here to this session as you continue with the slow inhalations and exhalations. I'd like you to feel into your body, to acknowledge your body, how you're feeling, how it's feeling in your body, what's happening in your mind, right? So we're going to work on soothing that mind by bringing you into the body, connecting into the body, meeting your body. staying present with your body. And I'd like you to see, feel, imagine, or know a beautiful, beautiful energy surrounding you. We're creating a space of safety for your body, helping you to feel safe so that you can begin to relax, to release, to let go. And again, we're not going to force, we're just going to meet yourself and meet your body exactly where you are now. And we're going to bring immense amounts of patience and compassion and love and care to you. These are the qualities that help us with transformation. So we are surrounding you with the love, with this safety, with this support, with the care that you need to feel safe, to invite your body to begin to relax, let go, and release. Breathing in, and breathe in that love and support, that holding. Relaxing and releasing with the exhale. Breathing in that beautiful energy. Relaxing, releasing with the exhale. And we're going to invite your body now, anywhere you're gripping on, clinging on, anywhere there's contraction in your body, I'm going to invite you to let go, to surrender, to release that fight or that freeze, or the part of you that wants to run away. Right? Those reactions in the body. And invite your body in this moment to surrender. To surrender and to be with all the feelings that are here. To stay present with your body, to witness and observe the sensations in your body now. And breathe in, keep breathing in all that support, that safety, that love, that care. Relaxing, releasing, letting go. Let's acknowledge all that you're feeling, to really hear, acknowledge, honor everything that you're feeling. Have your feelings acknowledged. We're just going to keep breathing and staying present, relaxing and releasing, letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathing in. Relaxing, releasing with the exhale. Inviting you to feel, to breathe into the pain that is here. The tension, the contraction in the body, however that's showing up. Because part of that trauma response wants to run away from or fight, defend, or just freezes, we need to go in and defrost those reactions and go in and meet the vulnerable, meet the pain that's there, the fear, the anger, whatever the emotions are that's here, they're not good enough, the lonely. We want to go in and dive deeper and hold, meet, love, be with the traumatized part. So we move out of reaction and go into being, holding, loving, witnessing. So I invite you into an even deeper space of vulnerability to welcome what is here. What is here from this event, this trigger, this challenge, and meet yourself. Let's welcome that vulnerable part. Invite you to breathe with this part of you. As we're calling on the adult version of you, the wise part of you, to come in and hold, be with, love, nurture, look after the part of you that has gone into a trauma response. We're breathing in. Let's meet this beautiful, tender, hurting part with a lot of love and care and tenderness. Keep breathing. Now, this part of you sometimes struggles with receiving. And so as we do this work, we are meeting these trauma reactions, our abundance blocks. And this part of you may not know how to be held in love, how to receive love, support. It may not feel safe to be touched, to be held, to be met, to be seen. And so partly we are developing muscles here, taking a risk, diving into new levels of vulnerability, the pain that lies beneath the trauma reactions. So let's go and be courageous, heart-led leaders, and go in and lead yourself in to these parts that have been separate, abandoned, not heard, not acknowledged, not valued. Let's breathe in and receive this part of you now. And you are learning how to love and hold, nurture, look after, and meet this part of you. And this part of you is learning how to be loved and held and nurtured and looked after, integrated in time, integrated into your life, integrated into your business, integrated into the world. Welcome. Thank you. Keep breathing in. we're starting to grow deeper roots in to and through these hurting parts, which helps you to become more embodied, more connected to your body, more connected to the earth, more connected to life, more connected to your business, to your work, to those that you serve and support. So we're calling you into greater connection by growing roots down in through the pain, the painful parts of the self, and down through the body. So you can be with your pain, be with yourself, be with this process, staying present, staying here, staying with, breathing with. And in time, this starts to transform. In time, this starts to transform. But we are not going to rush. We're not going to put a time limit on it. Sometimes it takes time. Minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, depending on what's here for you. And we just keep showing up as heart-led leaders to stay present, to stay with it, to not abandon yourself, to not abandon others, and stay present here, now. What I know in this beautiful space of presence is that in time, you make space for new levels of your gifts to emerge, your inner strength, power, love, magic, creativity, insights. So many gifts are lying on the other side of your trauma, of your pain, when it's held, when it's given enough space, that new levels emerge. You start sinking deeper into yourself, showing up more powerfully, which allows you to then show up more powerfully in your business, in your work, in your life, in your relationships. Navigating through challenge, uncertainty, difficulty. And this also allows you to open up to receive new levels in your life. Maybe that's new clients, money, deeper levels of intimacy in your relationships, prioritizing your health more, looking after your home on a new level. All sorts of possibilities open up. There are many benefits from having the courage to dive in and to stay present with your pain. So let's take a few more deep breaths, breathing in to your beautiful body. You're soothing, calming your beautiful nervous system, your gorgeous system of sensitivity. We are integrating the heart, mind, body, the belly. All these systems are working together harmoniously, in alignment. In alignment. You just scoop up those parts that have been separate. Bring them back in. Bring them in. We're calling back that body aligned power, that heart aligned power. Reconnecting you to this incredible power within. It's also highly sensitive and vulnerable. Right? So welcoming all of you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's embracing, accepting, breathing yourself back into alignment. Thank you. And from this space of deeper relaxation, new levels of connection, slightly calmer, let's ask your inner guidance, your inner wisdom. Is there any information for you today? Is there any aligned action that you're being guided to take? Is there any support that you need? Tune in and ask for any inner wisdom, inner guidance. You may want to spend some time journaling on these questions, meditating further to support you. Continue processing. And let's give yourself thanks, love, gratitude for your courage, your willingness to do this process today, to stay present with yourself, to give yourself the space, the support that you need. And lots of patience and compassion as you journey through trauma, as you journey through trauma and the triggers that come up from the challenges of life, the challenges of business, is part of the process. Thank you. Thank you. From my heart to yours. You're doing beautiful work. So I'd like you to slowly come around in your own time. Or if you wish to have longer, you can spend longer in this space. I would love to hear what came through for you in today's session. Any insights, any awarenesses, any breakthroughs, any guidance. I'd love to hear what golden nuggets came through for you today. Beautiful, beautiful. And before we close today, I would like to share a special invitation with you. I'm going to be running the Living Abundance Wealth Retreat again, coming soon. I'm very excited for this deep diving adventure with you. We are going to be working very consciously with money, calling in, welcoming in the next aligned wealth frequency for your business, for your life, guided by your heart, guided by your soul. We are going to be doing more transforming of what I call money blocks, but all of those blocks and barriers to you receiving, to welcoming in that next level. We are going to be welcoming in your wealth frequency, learning how to embody your true wealth, your true abundance, so that you are creating in your life and your business from a place of wholeness, making choices from a place of wholeness rather than lack, scarcity, not enough. You're going to be connecting into that next level vision for your purpose, what you're being guided into next, and to give you that clarity that you need so that you can confidently go out and take powerful action in your business and your life. It's going to be an awesome event, and you have a ticket available for you absolutely free. So you can click on the link below to register your free ticket. We've had incredible testimonials from past retreats. You are going to love it. And it's also really special to be in a space of other leaders, heart-led entrepreneurs, change makers who are on this path with you. So I know that it can be challenging and feel lonely at times. So come in and network, connect with other beautiful beings, sensitive and successful, powerful and vulnerable, beautiful beings in business or purpose work, coming together to evolve into our next level. So I so look forward to that event with you. Thank you again for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure to take you through this process. I'm sending you so much love for now.